Welcome to the start of spring training. I'm going to go over a few remarks, and then I'm going to turn it over to our players, followed by some comments from Dusty Baker here. Last month, when MLB announced the penalties to the Houston Astros, I issued an apology to our fans and the city of Houston. I want to say again how sorry our team is for what happened. I want to also repeat that this will never happen again on my watch. MLB clearly stated that people leading the baseball operation and field operation should be held accountable for these actions, and I agree with them. Our GM and manager were not only suspended for a year, we went above and beyond and fired them. MLB also acknowledged that the players should not be punished for the failure of our leadership. The leaders enabled, condoned, and did not stop those actions that happened. I also agree that our players should not be punished for these actions. These are a great group of guys who did not receive proper guidance from their leaders. We cannot change the actions of the past, but we are fully committed and moving forward in the right way. I believe a big step in moving forward is with our new GM and manager. We have two men of great character leading our baseball operation. James Click and Dusty Baker will help our players and our entire organization deliver a competitive team on the field and continue our commitment to Houston and make them proud off the field. I'm very optimistic about this season. We have a great ball club, and I look forward to talking to you all about the future. Finally, I would like to personally thank all of our fans, sponsors, and the community of Houston for their loyalty and support. I will now turn it over to Alex, who will speak on behalf of the players.
Okay, Alex is going to give a brief statement, followed by Jose Altuve.
Thank you, Jim. I have some brief remarks that I'd like to share with y'all. I am really sorry about the choices that were made by my team, by the organization, and by me. I have learned from this, and I hope to regain the trust of baseball fans. I would also like to thank the Astros fans for all of their support. We as a team are totally focused on moving forward to the 2020 season. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim, and thank you, Alex. I also will be brief. We had a great team meeting last night, and I want to say that the whole Astros organization and the team feels bad about what happened in 2017. We especially feel remorse for the impact in our fans and the game of baseball, and our team is determined to move forward, to play with intensity, and to bring back a championship to Houston in 2020. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jose. Thank you, Alex. You guys can head back to the clubhouse. As I said, at 10 o'clock, clubhouse will open to media. You have access to the players. At this time, we'll open up the questions for Jim and Dusty Baker. Oh, excuse me. At this time, Dusty Baker has some remarks to make as well.
Thank you. You've heard from Jim, and you've heard from Alex, and from Jose Altuve, and I just want to say, at that meeting last night, the players showed tremendous remorse and sorrow, and embarrassment for their families, the organization, the city of Houston, and for baseball, and. I'm just want to ask for, the world world, the baseball world, to forgive them for the mistakes that they've made. And we're looking forward to an excellent season this year in a great town. That's a great baseball town, and we want to bring a championship back. It was kind of a weird situation for me, to have to come into this situation, but I feel that, Jim Crane and the Astros felt that I was the man to try to take us forward. I've been through a lot of different changes in my life, and I think a lot of these things prepared me for, what we are to encounter, this year. I'm excited to be with these guys. They're a great bunch of guys. Like I said, they're together. They love each other. But again, they showed tremendous remorse. And I was proud of them on how they acted last night and what we talked about. So I'm closing with that. Am I supposed to take questions now, or I can just sit down?
We're so glad you're watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, make sure you subscribe to ESPN+. We'll see you there.